Once you begin to snake diet and do it with the right mindset, you'll be obsessed. Because when done properly, the snake diet will trim you up faster than you can blink your eyes. And you'll be obsessed with your weight. I'm writing down my thoughts today because I feel like I need to do kind of a State of the Union for snake dieters type of video. So you've been fighting physiology. The physiology gone completely astray. Psychological warfare with your weight, with all the things that the world offers us out there to eat. It says, eat this, drink that, take this, take that. The American diet, if you've fallen into the traps, and if you've made it to this part of the internet, to these snake diet videos, the American diet has left you broken physiologically. And as a result, it might actually have you psychologically broken as well. You don't know where to go. You don't know where to turn, and you don't know what to do. That was me. You've come this far to a snake diet channel, and you found one of the greatest success stories in snake diet history. So, from the trenches, from somebody who's been there, from somebody who's living it, somebody who's lived it, you do deserve to be lean. No one deserves to be offered inferior, crappy products like fast food, processed sugar. No one deserves to be told that cereal, butter, milk, orange juice, all together in one sitting is part of a fortified, nutritious breakfast. You know, and they're still peddling that garbage on the back of cereal boxes to little kids. No one deserves that. No one deserves to be lied to like that. So yeah, you do deserve better. But you also have to take responsibility. And you have to figure things out on your own sometimes, because nobody out there can really help you at the bottom of it, at the nitty gritty of it. I'm doing my best to try to help you. And this is how I'm going to try to help you psychologically, because you can't get it done unless your mind is right. First, you have to have the right mindset. You can go to the gym for 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, but if you're not connected to the deep, deep meaning, it's never going to stick, and that's your meaning. So I offer my training videos to show you that resistance training speeds up the process exponentially. Now, if you don't want to be a power lifter, a weightlifter, bodybuilder, strongman, strongwoman, that's fine. But you got to get out there and use your body in a physical way, because you have been born to be physical. You have to exercise. And you know you have to exercise, so quit telling yourself that you don't. So now let's fast forward to the second part of the mindset that I was having today. The first part was, that led into this video was I went to the park, and I did sprints today, and I was thinking about how we just fall into these crappy eating habits, and that now we're in a home, we have to dig ourselves out, right? So now let's take a look at part two. I had to sit after doing my sprints and think about how I wanted this video to go. And then while I was trying to decide that, I decided to get some cleanup done around here. And I had this thought, because this is projected, this is from the way I see the world. Comes from me thinking about how to keep improving myself. But since we're all human, we may have this in common. So if you can allow me that, this is directed towards someone like me who is doing the physical work, who is doing the mental work, and who is looking for results. You want it to work. You've been putting in hard work, but there's something missing, and that's faster results. And that's understandable, because the hard work, it has weight to it. It has meaning to it. You demand results when you work hard. Just like at a job, if you work hard, you demand a paycheck. And you should get results when you do hard work, when you work hard. But let's also take a look at what you've been doing to get where you are. I had to take a look at what I've done over the past 2.5, 3 decades to get where I was, to get where I am. And let's look at all the times you might have said, screw it. I'm just going to eat this and eat that and drink this and drink that, and I'll start tomorrow. Let's look at all the times you said, I'm not going to the gym today. I don't have to go to the gym if people can't love me for who I am. Let's consider the decades of neglect that you may be guilty of. And here's a fact from reality. I did unspeakable damage to my body from north, east, west, and south, figuratively speaking, and we know what we're talking about. Everything that I could ingest that was horrifically horrible for me, from food to alcohol, right? This horrible mindset. Almost 3 decades of just severe damage. And in 14 months, I went from being 400 pounds to 240. Actually, in 14 months, I went from being 400 pounds to 240 pounds. But in 6 months, after starting the snake diet, I went from being 400 pounds to 219. And it's all there back in the archives. On this channel, you can go and look at it. It's for you. Now, I could have been 180, 190 pounds right now if I didn't want to start training for powerlifting once I reached 219 pounds after that long 10-day dry and snake juice fast. I decided to call the cut quits because it was time to start training. It was a conscious decision, but let me tell you, I could have been leaner, a lot leaner, way faster. But you see, powerlifting makes me happy. I have absolutely no regrets. No regrets about that. So moving forward, let's take a look at all the times you made your problems somebody else's problems. Now that you kind of get the idea of this train of thought, let's come back to reality and take a look at what you're doing when you decide to take control of your life through the snake diet or through intermittent fasting or do any protocol that demands that you have discipline. Is that you're taking control of your physiology, which you have allowed to run wild. You've been giving in to all your little whims and all your desires for sweet treats, carbohydrates, alcohol, nutritional party time, man. Screw it, I'll handle it. I'll handle how I feel tomorrow. Right now, I want it all right now. And now that the going gets tough, that you've decided to snake diet, you want to walk around with a crappy attitude and stick out your boo-boo lip, be all bent out of shape and be irritable, make everybody else's life miserable because you've been screwing up. Well, congratulations, good job on that. That's what you're supposed to do as a responsible adult, right? That's what self-defeat is all about. You've defeated yourself from the inside out, and now you're starting to give a damn and start fighting back. And you expect to win the war overnight? You expect to get it all done in a month or a year or two? Well, let me tell you, if you've been watching me, you can get a lot done in 6 months. You can get a ton done in a year. But it takes consistency. I am not lean and ripped. Absolutely not. But I'm strong as a bull. And my health is tip-top. My skin is blemish-free. My lungs are strong. The way I go out into the world, I don't allow it to control me anymore with alcohol, with crap food. You understand? You've got to learn that the world out there in this country is driven by capitalism. And it's there to sell you things. And you don't have to buy into it at all. Okay? You don't. What you have to buy into is the fact that you can turn it around just like that. But once you turn it around like that, you start going in the other direction, you can't be turning back around. You got to make it stick. And you got to deal with all the things that are coming along with it. You understand? And you accept those challenges and you rise to those challenges. I decided to take, now this is off the cuff, I decided to take a great big giant challenge on, which was to lose close to 30 pounds in 12 weeks. Drop down to the next weight class in the USAPL and do a better meet than I did before. So what is that requiring from me? That's requiring from me to be absolutely perfect in my diet. And I haven't been. So I'm not dropping the weight the way I'm supposed to, because I put a challenge in front of myself that I'm waking up to that says, holy shit, this is a challenge. Well, that's where I come in. That's where challenge accepted Larry comes in. You see? So, I'm right there with you guys, back in the fight. I'm fasting 2 to 3 days of the week. I'm training. I'm dialing in my meals. I'm engaged in the process now. I've got 7 weeks to get it done. And I will get it done. So once again, I need you guys out there to make comments. I need you guys to talk to each other in the comments section. I need you guys to express yourselves in the comments section. It's a free country. You can say whatever you want in the comments section. Okay? But if you go abusing everybody, but if you go abusing people, I'll get rid of you. Okay? Because that's not what this channel's for. You go somewhere else if you want to go abuse people. All right? As the channel grows, I'm not going to be able to delete all the nasty things people say out there, being nasty and being negative. Can't stop that at a certain point. But I'm watching, okay? And it's not a threat, it's just reality. Whenever I can, and I see people abusing each other or abusing me in the comments, I get rid of it. That's my prerogative. You want to spread nasty stuff? You want to be an a-hole? Get your own channel. So, I just want everybody out there to do their best and to understand that it's a process. It's going to take time. But look how far you've come. Okay? Look where you need to go. Put your head down and charge. All right. Talk to you guys later. Bye.